Welcome to episode 3 of the Pelican Briefs. Tim, it's the first episode of the new year, 2026. And do you have a good holiday season?
Yeah, it was great. It was peaceful. We did the separate but equal Christmas, and that works for us.
Yeah, it really does. And it did not seem to be quite so merry about this year, though. It was just so sad. We started off the week with the plane crash, and those 5 victims, and it just was just so glum and overbearing for the entire holiday season, and I was hoping that we could kind of get things going better in 2026, but here we are where we done went and snatched Maduro.
Yeah.
What the hell?
It's all about follow the money.
Well, he flat out said he told the oil industry last year, for $1 billion, I will give you a big present.
Yeah.
So he did. Venezuela oil. Ding, 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 ding. Winner, chicken dinner.
But here's the deal. That's supposed to be like Russians' oil right now. And that's like that tanker that we took was theirs. I don't know what's going on with them, but they're like really struggling over there going into the winter. They're people. Understand, the people of Russia didn't decide to invade Ukraine.
Yeah.
One crazy asshole decided to invade Ukraine, just kind of like one crazy asshole decided to invade Venezuela. We don't have a plan down there.
We're just going to run it for a while. Didn't you hear? We're just going to run it. We're just going to run Venezuela for a while.
Well,
what the hell does that even mean?
That would kind of like be if they took over Trump and then said now Texas has to be a liberal state because you got rid of Trump, you got rid of Greg Abbott. That's not how it works. You'd still have to get rid of Greg Abbott. That's what I'm saying. And in Venezuela, they have other states, like we have states, and they have governors of those states, and those guys are still in power. And those are Maduro's guys, so if you ain't got them out of power, you ain't done shit.
Well, you did speak words that just sing to my ears there. Would get rid of Greg Abbott. On that topic, we can bring it home a little more closer to home right now. And what about that ice impersonator that our very own man on the street, Harvey Freebird, got? Did you hear about that?
I saw something about it on the news when the dude was dressed up with a really cheesy, like, tactical outfit, like
just like Timu outfit.
And he had it
half camo. It was like, what?
No real identification. It definitely looks just like a bunch of stuff that I could have thrown together at a bin store. Why? Why would you want to be a fake ICE agent? I mean, it'd be bad enough being a real one and actually getting paid for doing that stuff.
But what the hell's he going to do with him when he arrests them? Where's he going to take them? I mean,
I don't know, but the dude evidently had a car, like, an old cop car with lights and everything on it. They confiscated that too, so no telling what the cuckoo dude his plans were, but again,
man, be safe out there. There's some do stuff going on out there. Crazy people.
That's why I try to play a Latin song list when I'm driving Uber when I have people that I know or don't speak English. But I did it last night. I picked up some guys at the port, and I put it on my Latino lace thing. And then I got there, and when I got them to the thing, I realized they were Asian. So I guess I need to work on an Asian list if I'm going to work the ports.
Profiling much? Well, speaking of Asian music, I did see just in the news the other day where BTS is back together, the boy band group.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, BTS is back together.
That's the K-pop thing.
Yeah, after doing their mandatory 4 years military that they had to do.
Oh, okay. They had to do. So are they China or are they K-pop? Maybe look into that for the next episode. We ain't got time to look that up right now.
I just thought it was interesting that they had to go do their 4-year military service. So,
and I don't think anyone's done that since Elvis.
Well, I don't know how many other bone spur cases there may have been.
Yeah, Trump didn't do his 4 years.
Oh, but we have some other fun local news here. Randy Weber. Randy Weber,
Randy Weber?
Yeah.
Dial 202-225?
Yes.
2831, I think.
Well, he has been hard at work on some legislation in the 42 days that they've worked this whole freaking year. But it's very important legislation, and I want to thank him for his efforts and the reform that he has taken to making sure that packaging that is supposed to be green packaging, they have to make sure it's labeled properly now.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is labeled?
What a relief. What a relief, because, I just thought that we were just being lied to about how green is this cardboard, really.
So we're going to have labels now. That's awesome.
Well, more accurate labels.
And again, I think his number is 202-225-2831. I don't know. I'll make sure the right number's in there, but we might tag this video with the Randy Weber song that is available on all streaming platforms right now. Just look up Tim Schultz song, Randy Weber. I got a song for that clown.
Yeah, that's because with the cotton industry collapsing right now, the farmers
100 cotton gins shut down this week.
Ooh, man, but God damn it, our packages are going to be labeled right. God damn it. Thank God for Randy Weber. Holy shit.
Doing the Lord's work, yeah.
Right along up there with MAGA Mays Middleton.
MAGA Mays Middleton. You know what I heard is Donald Trump said MAGA Mays was like a young Jeffrey Epstein. Huh? That's what I heard anyway. You hear things out on the streets.
Oh, good Lord.
He thinks he defeated atheism or something like that. It says on his commercial for the 10 Commandments. He defeated it.
He defeated atheism?
You didn't defeat no atheism. You caused atheism, right? Because when kids read that list of bullshit of the 10 Commandments that don't even really make sense because it could be cut down to 5 or 6, they're gonna say, well, this is dumb, and they're not gonna believe in God. So thank you, Mays Middleton, for causing atheism.
Yes, and now he out of pocket himself, supposedly. Now he personally printed all them 10 Commandment posters and just give them to the schools. He just give them to them to put up in all the schools at his own expense. So thank you for that. We got school lunch debts, but yeah, kids can't eat lunch, and thousands of dollars are owed there. But once again, God damn it, thank you, MAGA Mays Middleton. We have.
I think Jesus said in the Bible, "Hey, take away the food from the kids, and give them a list of 10 things that I don't want them to do." I remember when Jesus said that.
I remember it. I remember.
He said, take away their free breakfast and free lunch. Yeah. Let them sit there all starving in school, not learning nothing, so that they can grow up to, not have a good job and be criminals and
not be able to read your fucking posters.
Yes.
But February 2nd, guys, is the deadline to vote in the preliminaries in March. So you need to make sure that
you're registered.
Make sure that you're registered. It is very, very important to make sure that you are registered to vote. This is the first time and ever that there is a candidate for every office. Every office is running opposed.
In the state of Texas.
In the state of Texas, yes.
And you really want to vote in those primaries. That's what they're way more important that people to vote in the primary than to vote in the main election.
You know, one primary that I really am looking forward to. I hate that they're both running for that same John Cornyn fuckwit Senate seat.
Fuck John Cornyn.
Yeah, fuck that guy. But Jasmine Crockett and James Tallarico. But the fact they're going to head, and I get that's just going to raise both of their profiles tremendously
On the national stage.
On the national stage. But the big thing is, guys, it's going to take us back to the way politics is supposed to be. Civilized and a debate of true ideas.
Unless I start making attack videos for both of them. But I would do both of them if I was going to do it. If I would bring that art form back.
I don't know what you would attack either one.
I don't know, but it would be ridiculous.
I mean,
I'll really have to wrap my head around that. I haven't done one in so long. It's been like, I don't know, 8 years maybe, or 6 years at least since I've done any kind of political ads.
I mean, anybody that can hate on James Tallarico, you're a special kind of fucked up.
Well,
and I know who can hate on Jasmine Crockett, those types. But God, she's a brilliant lady.
Yeah.
She is.
Do you think she's into older white guys with bad knees and bad credit?
Now, also on our local stage here, we have the three amigos, Judge Henry, D.A. Cusick, and Sheriff Fullen.
Oh, Cowboy Jimmy.
Cowboy Jimmy. Yeah, they're like the Paxton, Patrick, and Abbott of Galveston County.
Oh, yeah.
These fuckers have got to go, y'all. Because one thing I want to let's get some input from our fellow citizens here in Galveston County. Apparently, a lot of efforts are being put in by the sheriff's department for bullshit Class C car registration ticket violations, and they are impounding their car and arresting them over Class C misdemeanor traffic.
Yeah, and here's the other thing that I see all the time down this. Didn't happen too long ago to me personally, where I had to stop and pick up a young couple with their 3 kids. Of course, they didn't have no car seats. They was this poor white trash, okay? Our people. And they got pulled over, and their car was going to get towed and impounded in there, and then they were just taking their kids to the doctor, and these were port police who have not confiscated or found any substantial amounts of fentanyl. So what are y'all doing? Huh? You're all in on it. I think all the cops down there are in on the fentanyl trade if they're not catching any. This is one of the top 10 ports in the United States.
Yeah, and what 0.5 grams of fentanyl?
0.5 grams is what they printed in their little slick magazine we have here on the table. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, we have some real concerns about how our first responders and city personnel are being expected to spend their time. I mean, because, my God, we just had that plane crash, right? These guys have some serious shit to deal with. Why do they have to go be punk ass on
well, yeah, like these people, and then I had to take the people from like 19th Street, I think is where it was, on down to 400 to Harborside. So the extra, with the kids with no, so it was okay for them to put the kids in an Uber with no, but they couldn't let them go the extra blocks to get their kids to the doctor. Jerks. Sorry, you're jerks.
Why
don't y'all get in the port and start looking for some drugs? Okay, they're not coming from Venezuela. They're coming from all over. Do your job.
And they're coming in on the boats, and they're not catching them on the boats here, obviously.
No.
Because you don't hear anything about any fentanyl grabs at all. But, we got, how many pounds of marijuana was that?
Oh, it was like
14?
1.4 or whatever, 1.24 or whatever. We had the actual, the conversion on the last video.
Yeah. So, but that's what our elected officials are wanting enforced at this time. That kind of bullshit. Labeling and 10 Commandments.
Well, I'm sure if you go back on there's something to do with whoever created the label system or how it's going to be administered, and Randy Weber is probably in on it and getting a kickback. I mean, there's some way.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Like it's a custom, laser printer or stamp. Something he's involved. There's more to it.
That is seem to be how it works right now. So, but I think all the deadlines are in now or have been met for anybody running for office. So I think what we got right now is who we're going to have.
That's who we got.
For right now. And we will start narrowing down these, our local offices that are up for election to make sure that you are truly informed about who is doing the work of your community.
Or who's screwing your community.
Or who is screwing your... Look, guys, there's just so much of that. Golly, it's
and just remember, you don't have to be a landowner, a property owner in Galveston to vote for your interests.
In
yeah, I'm a property owner. I'm tired of hearing that. I don't care because I live here too, and where I pay rent, part of that goes towards taxes there. I'm overtaxed all around the board. We are always overtaxed as poor people.
Oh, for sure. For sure. It's exhausting how much we're taxed, especially when you get behind.
Yeah. Late fees, everything. Poor people are always overtaxed, and that's the way the system is set up, and it's time for us to fight back. And elect some people that'll change the system maybe a little bit and help us.
Because right now they have it set up where you're working for them, right? And they give you a paycheck, and it has to be through a direct deposit system. But it costs you $3.59 to cash out your money.
Yeah.
It's like they're finding just hundreds of ways to keep the money that they give you.
Yes.
And we got to make it stop because we are hemorrhaging here. And I know we just kind of rambled here today, but covered a whole lot.
Yeah. A lot of Pelican briefs.
Lot of Pelican briefs, but they say Tim said that the most podcasts fail after 2.
Yeah, so this is our 3rd episode.
Number 3.
This is a winner for us.
So we took the holiday off because
and I don't know if you noticed, but 4 people listened to the last one.
4 people. That wasn't us listening to it twice. I don't think.
Could have been.
But we will see you every Tuesday. That's what we're committing to. Every Tuesday, and we will talk about what is going on in the local politics. And so stay tuned right here at the Pelican Briefs.
Well, good evening. Now 202, 225, 2831. That's the number to Randy Weber, my congressman, who already has his fingerprints on some big smoking guns. But now a bill they say will kill millions of Americans.
tell 'em I'm a registered Galvestonian. And I've been down to the ports and seen John Deere with grass growing around them. They used to be a symbol that the whole wide world had grown to trust. Now they're sitting there in the sea air just waiting to rust. Dial 202 225 2831. That's the number to Randy Weber, our congressman. Let him know that when he's gone, here's what we will say. There may have never been a Uvalde if he'd have done something about Santa Fe. Dial 202 225 2831. Dial 202 225 2831. Dial 202 225 2831. Dial 202 225 2831.